Glodging the door with shaking hands.
I am Cowsand. It's replied.
I wasn't expecting that.
Boogaloo.
Claimed it was self-defense. No, I'm done.
Are they brown bread?
They're brown bread, but self-defense.
Oh, God.
Self-defense cures everything.
Wow, that's a spooky, harrowing tale that you told.
It's a spooky time.
It's a spooky time, because you know why?
Why?
It's the very first edition of the BNTW Halloween edition. Halloween.
I turned to the camera as well when you turned to the camera.
Look at that.
That was
sync.
cool.
In sync.
That was like some professional stuff.
In sync.
NSYNC.
NSYNC.
That's a good band.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye.
It's not
Is
even,
that it?
it's not even the fucking tune.
Close, right?
No, it's like, bye, bye, bye. Duh.
Oh, your ringtone.
Yeah.
So, it's Boys in the Woo.
Woo!
It's meant to be more of a woo like a ghost than like a Ric Flair.
Fuck it.
Like a woo. That's zombies now. We're not into zombies yet. We're always doing zombies. My face is all red.
Yep.
Why did we do this?
Because you wanted to go
Don't you laugh.
donut diving.
Don't you laugh, Oracle. Donut diving. It's not. It's meant to be blood, not jam.
It's meant to be blood, but it looks like jam.
It looks like jam, but it's meant to be blood.
It's because strawberry jam, a rich
There's a
strawberry
lot of pulp in
compote.
it. It's very pulpy.
Very, very shit.
And I also bam bam my head.
Got Bam Bam on the side of your head. And just in case you didn't get the reference, we wrote Bam Bam.
Bam bam.
Oh,
You see
God.
that? Oh, now you smudged it.
Scratched you with mine.
It definitely looks like every drawing of sperm, though.
Oh no, I just touched my nose.
Oh no, it's okay. It's still
itching.
there.
It's starting to itch.
It's still there. It's fine.
It's
Little
starting to itch.
smudged.
Little smudge.
So you're a kitty cat.
I'm a kitty cat.
A kitty cat. A cool cat.
A little kitty cat.
Which cat are you? Are you top cat?
I'm top cat. TC.
He's a pretty cool cat.
TC.
He's the coolest cat in town.
It's calling cat of town. Top cat. Dun, 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 dun. Top cat.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
something like that.
wicked.
Can we get a shot on my face, Oracle? Can we get a shot on my? We get a close up on my now smudged nose. So,
Looks pretty good. Pretty good.
I had an itch in my nose and I forgot it was painted.
Transitioning into a cat.
Transitioning.
You're
into a
making the
cat.
move.
And then we got
Big O.
Big O with a.
Oh, God!
God!
Jesus!
Jesus,
That is
Christ
terrifying.
almighty.
Oh my God! Oh, and she's painted her face.
Burn.
Sick burn. You want some aloe vera for that burn?
Ooh, there's some after sun on that.
Oh, that's cool though.
She's a harlequin, I believe.
A harlot queen.
A harlot queen or a shit mime.
Oh, a shit mine.
Give us some stuck in a box, though. There we go. Look at that with a bat finger.
That's pretty good miming, to be fair.
Pretty good
You could
mime.
be a
Pretty good
mime.
mime. You could be a mime. You don't ever talk.
You've been practicing since we took your microphone away.
You don't talk now. You're ruining it.
You're ruining it. Crap mime.
Now we've also got this this clown man.
A clownman.
Clownman. If you hold that up, look at that.
Oh.
Here we are, kids. The later stages of syphilis.
And that's why none of us wanted to wear it.
That's why none of us wanted to wear the syphilitic clown.
The syphilitic clown.
Yeah.
Jesus, that is a scary mask,
But
though.
we've decorated. Well, no, I haven't.
I was going to say, you decorated?
I showed up and this was done. Did you even decorate?
I did. I put the cobwebs up.
Okay, you cobwebbed. It's all cobwebbed. I'm not going to help clean it up.
I didn't expect you to.
This is their problem now. We've also got a balloon.
A condom balloon.
A condom balloon. It looks like a blown-up condom.
So these were meant to be... They're meant to be Halloween balloons with bloody handprints on them and stuff. But, Jesus, what are you doing back there? Balloon attacked you, of course. So they're meant to have these. You see these? Maybe handprints on them. But
they all look like used condoms.
they've been glue gunned
They have been glue gunned.
And there's a hole in every single one of them.
Every single one of them. What's
Apart from this
Watch
one that didn't have any glitter
Shall I
on it.
demonstrate? Shall I
Yes,
demonstrate for the
demonstrate.
folks at home? There's a lot of air I just tried to put into that.
It doesn't work.
Nothing.
These are terrible balloons. I feel ripped off, even though they only cost £1.
And they look like used condoms. Look.
Bloody gross.
If you put some liquid in that, you wouldn't know the difference. You put that on there, there's a bit of blood on it, everyone will start fucking panicking.
Panicking?
Look at all the blood that's on it.
It's bloody gross is what it is.
Look at that. You look like Sting gave up on his Wolfpack face paint. Let's look at these. Look at how many we've got. Look, if we look in the hard cam. If we go to the where's the hard cam? Here we go. Look.
There it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
6, 7, 8.
8.
9.
9.
One came over near me. I don't know where it went. But there was a shit
Brown
ton
bread.
of disgusting used condom balloons. Oh, here's another one.
There it is. 15.
Disgusting.
I don't know why we bought those. B&M.
Disgusting.
B&M.
B&M,
Calling you out.
shit.
Calling you out. Glue gunning your balloons.
You glue gunned your balls.
Rip me off of £1. We only got this one. We got this
One out of a pack of 156.
And it doesn't have the stuff on it that it's meant to have.
And it doesn't because they forgot to do this one balloon.
Idiot.
It fell through the cracks of the balloon making process.
Morons.
Absolute jive.
Get out of here, stupid balloon.
Stupid balloon.
Ugh. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Ah, Jesus.
Spiked it.
I've been doing this all day with little kids. Wait a minute. Wait, no.
You've been playing with balloons with kids.
No. It sounds bad.
It doesn't sound bad. You said you're playing with balloons with kids. Like,
Okay, so it doesn't sound bad.
No.
Okay, that's fine then. We'll just leave it. No, they're my auntie's kids,
You're hanging out with your...
and she has kids.
With your cousins.
My cousins, we're chucking little soft toys at each other.
Oh, there you go.
See, it wasn't weird at all.
It wasn't weird.
You
to start
made
with.
it weird.
How did I make it weird?
Because you were like,
Whoa.
no, because I was like, oh, I've been playing with kids, and then you looked at me like, you've been playing with kids.
I didn't look at you like that.
I'm pretty sure I can't see because of the
feel like-
sunglasses, but
Exactly. I
it's
think-
the kitty cat face makes you sort of accusational.
How dare you?
That's kitty cats are always very like every time they look at you, they're thinking like this guy's a dick or something like that. And this
That's
kitty
how I
cat-
normally look at you.
Well, yeah. So how am I meant to know the difference?
Exactly.
Exactly. So that's why I thought that.
That's Halloween, baby.
Halloween.
Halloween.
And
But
so
we are, what is it, session 37?
37.
Feeling like heaven.
that's pretty good.
There you go.
Pretty good.
Look at that.
Halloween though, so it's more like hell.
Hell. Heck.
Heck. Are we not allowed to say hell on YouTube?
Can't say hell. Can't say hell.
Can't say hell,
Gotta
hell,
say
hell.
heck.
Hell, hell, hell,
Don't
hell.
say it. Every single time you say it, we're going to get demonetized.
Oh no. Oh, now we're screwed. How are we ever going to make money?
We are in negative figures.
Negative figures. We lose money every week.
No harm done.
No, I'm done. We love it.
But yeah, we are...
Subscribe. Eddie Ryan subscribed.
Eddie Ryan
67.
subscribed. 67.
He hasn't watched it, but he subscribed.
But he subscribed nonetheless. We took the subscribe.
We appreciate
it. We ran with it,
We ran with it.
you know.
If Eddie Ryan follows us, then you guys should definitely subscribe.
Eddie Ryan follows, you follow us. Talking about Eddie Ryan was at CSF this past Sunday.
We were at CSF this past Sunday.
Along with us.
Back at the old Grain and Cheese.
The grain and cheese, the cheese and grain.
Fantastiche.
It was fantastic.
And you got to be villain.
I did. I was a villain.
And I was a villain.
And you was a villain.
A whole load of villains.
I beat, and you know who I beat up?
Who'd you beat up?
Your cousin Chris Bronson.
Not my cousin Chris
I
Bronson.
know, I beat
Oh
him up.
no.
And he was a blue eye.
He was a blue eye.
He was a blue eye this week.
And how did you beat him?
I beat him with a big ass choke slam.
Big
baby.
old choke slam.
He went up for the ride and he came back down and there was no ticket left and he got charged
Oh, nice.
the ticket loss fee.
And you didn't cheat or anything?
No, I don't cheat.
No cheating?
Never cheated in
Are
my
you
life.
sure?
No.
That's good.
I've got a bit of a muscle issue at the moment though, where my leg does suddenly just start flicking.
A sort of spasm.
A little bit of spasm.
A
if you will.
spasm, right.
Yeah.
And what happened when your leg spasmed?
But it just went into him. You know,
Into
it's-
him.
Into him.
Into him.
I can't help it.
Any sort of area it went into?
Well, it didn't go up very high. You know what I mean? It's
Not in the chest,
like-
but higher than the knees.
High, it's slightly higher than
Underneath the belly button,
It's underneath the belly button.
just above the quads,
above the quads.
and right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
And that's where you got him.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like you kicked him in the nuts, man.
It's just a spasm. All right. It's a medical condition. It's currently with the doctors. It's an unknown diagnosis at this point. We're all worried sick.
Nutkickism.
No, it's not a nut kick. Let's not put it like that.
No?
No, it's...
How would you put it?
Just a spasm of the leg.
Oh, a general spasm.
Just a general spasm that happened to go near his crotchal region.
And did Drew see this?
He did not see it, no.
What was Drew doing?
Drew was tending to a grazing.
A grazing.
Yes.
I feel like Drew was on a poor night this night because I had my match straight after yours.
Okay.
And what happened was he wasn't looking, so I hit the guy in the head with a steel chair.
Well, no, I'm done.
And that's not cheating because the referee didn't see it.
Exactly.
That's just being a good game player.
That's just how you play the game, baby.
Especially when you come out with steel chairs.
But I still maintain the fact I had a knee spasm.
You had a knee spasm and I had a double shoulder spasm holding a chair.
I've seen it happen before with you.
It's a serious case.
It's a serious case of the spasms.
The spasmectomies.
We are the spaz.
We are the spazzes.
Yes. Spasms.
Spasms.
The spasms.
The spasm boys. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Did you enjoy CSF then?
I very much did. I very, very much
The
did.
Cheese and Grain, one of my favourite venues.
It was good to be back at CSF. I haven't been there since 2018. No, 2019. 2019. Just before I got injured.
Jesus.
I wrestled Dan Splash. And
It must have been before that, right?
I beat the pole part of Dan Splash.
I thought you got injured in like 2018.
No, it's 2019.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, it's the beginning of 2019. So it would have been 2018 I was last there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it would have been 2018.
I know you.
That long ago?
I know you.
I'm trying to remember when I got injured now.
Back in the day.
It's all just grazing into one.
Sound like you yearn for those days.
I'm just saying those were the days.
Those were the days.
You know. But no, it was a good time. It was a good time. It was good to be back at CSF. I very much enjoyed my match. It was a good fun match.
Yeah, John's pretty good, isn't he?
He is a good lad. He's a good lad. I have good chemistry with him in the ring. We have, I don't think I've ever had a bad thing with him, a match or anything. I always enjoy working with him. He's a very, very, very good wrestler.
Very, very, very good. That was
Very
three
good.
veries.
Got 3 veries from
I never heard you say that about anyone.
I never go past 3.
Even Kurt Angle, you were just like, oh, he's very, very good.
Exactly.
Like just 2.
Yeah.
But John,
John gets 3.
3's up.
John gets 3. I've never
He's a
wrestled
triple threat.
Never wrestled Curtis. So I couldn't say whether he is a good one or not.
No, I used to wrestle him on the camps all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's no footage, though, but...
It's there.
We always on the camps, me and Kurt Angle.
Hopefully we'll be able to show our matches when we get some footage from the CSF area. We'll show the matches of the nights. I beat John up nice and good. Chris Bronson, I beat him up.
Is there footage of the night? Who was filming that?
I don't know, some kid with a real bad mustache.
A bad mustache?
Oh, he had a very bad mustache.
I didn't really see who he was behind the camera. I couldn't really see him.
It's like a puberty tash.
A puberty tash?
Yes.
That sounds good.
You know what it's like.
No, not really. I've always had a full beard since I was a little baby.
I've seen pictures of you baby-faced.
That wasn't me.
I definitely was you.
No, that was my twin brother.
100% was you.
That was Ekram. Ekram, my twin brother.
Where's he from?
Sweden, obviously.
Is that a Swedish name, Ekram?
Ekram is a Swedish name.
Oracle, can we Google this?
Of course. You can Google it all you want.
Yeah, how do we spell it, Buzzsaw?
E. It's a good start. K.
Oh, it's going in with a K. You're going in with a harsh.
R. E.
E.
I. M. Ekram. Ekram history.
United States.
But originally they came from Sweden on ships to work on the New York City.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they came over
Do you
with
want
the
us to
Irish.
click onto this Ancestry.com website?
Yeah, because you have to pay for that, so it's fine.
I don't know, I might have some free information here.
Go on the Ekram family history and find out how they came to America. Historically, see, I told you. This is how they continue.
Here we go.
All right.
Accept all the cookies.
Jeez, this is a lot of cookies.
Surnames, group. Trace back to Britain and Ireland.
But before that, come on, Ekram is a Swedish name. I never heard of an Ekram that's not from Sweden.
Do you even know it's pronounced Ekram?
Well, how else would you pronounce that?
Ekrim.
Ekrim. A cream.
A cream.
A cream. Well, that's all the information we got on the name Ekram.
Well, there you go. If you know a bit more about Ekram, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below.
If your name's Ekram, let us
know. Your
know.
name is Ekram. Ekram Schwartz.
Ekram Schwartz.
Yeah.
You know what Schwartz means?
What?
Black.
Does it?
I don't know. Can you I'm pretty sure I did German GCSE, and I'm kind of sure Schwartz is black.
I don't know.
Look it up. Schwartz.
I don't speak to
Schwartz. S-C-H. How do you spell it?
SCHWARTZ.
A-R-T-Z. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it?
Discover herbs, spices, and recipe ideas by Schwartz. Well, Schwartz is also a spice.
This isn't
brand.
a translation. Go translate.
Schwartz translate.
Translate from German.
There you go. Translation.
Translation. What does it mean?
Noir, black. Yeah, you are
That's
right.
what I'm saying. Man speaks bare languages, son.
Well done. Look at you German.
I knew a thing.
Well, there you are.
Got a C.
Well, there you are.
Got
then.
a C.
Got a C.
Highest grade I got. German.
Didn't take German.
What did you do? French?
No.
Did you do any language?
Nope.
Did you do any language at all in your life?
I've tried language.
You've tried language.
Yeah, and
You're speaking English right now.
I'm very bored of it.
You're very good at English.
Thank you. I'm very good at England.
Very good England. That was good.
No, I'm done.
I like that.
But no, it's I just there's language I'd like to learn, but you know what? Who's got the time?
Everyone.
No, I ain't got time.
What, an hour a day?
Yeah.
Half hour a day?
Nah.
15 minutes? You can get those, like, what are they called? Like,
I wanted to learn the guitar. That's been sat in my room.
The
for
Rosetta
months,
Stone.
for years and years, just gathering dust.
well, you should sell it.
Some dusty old.
People will buy it
People would, but I'm going to keep it.
just to be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You can't have the guitar.
I'm taking the music away from somebody somewhere, and
Right.
I like that feeling.
It's good because
There's a bit
you
of power
could donate
right now.
it to like a music school or something.
I could do.
But you're like, no, they can't have that.
Some needy kid
That's
is
mine.
now going without a guitar because of me, and you know what? The power I have over that person is tremendous, and they don't even know it.
This is orgasmic.
It is.
I mean, like that kid,
I'm
that
fully
kid
erect
is destroyed right now. I mean, he's crying every night. Like, I just wish I could have it. Like, if he had a guitar, he'd be the next Ed Sheeran.
Stop talking.
But he doesn't have a guitar.
Stop going, because I will complete.
He's gonna blow.
I'm gonna blow.
He's gonna blow.
I'm gonna have a penis sneeze.
Oh yeah, I just got off.
Oh, that's how I get off.
Just got off so hard right now.
Everyone's got to get off, man. Everybody's got to get off.
Everybody's gonna get off. Just follow my lead, and everyone will get off.
Oh,
fun
Jesus
times.
Christ. You know what it's like.
I do know what it's like. So I finally
What gets you guys off?
Oh, I
You
was
tell
gonna-
us down below. Tell us. I want to know specifically from Neil Hyatt.
Neil?
I know. Neil, tell me how you get off.
always tells he watches.
Chris
so we'll find
Adams.
out.
Chris Adams. I want to know how you get off.
That's our 2 viewers.
Who else watches?
Some people claim they do, but I'm not sure they do.
Yeah.
My mum always says she watches, but she never hears all the horrible shit I say about her. So
Mama Bronson, I want to know how you get off.
you
just
don't
comment-
want to know.
Comment down below. I
No.
want graphic details.
No.
Maybe
No.
maybe the tale of how
no,
Sam
no,
was
no, no,
conceived.
no.
Little buzzsaw.
No, I've heard that enough times. Thank you very much.
Oh, the story is out there. I'll just ask her directly on that one then. But tell us what gets you off then, Mama Bronson.
This is disgusting.
What gets you off?
Now, let me tell you something, right?
let me tell you something, brother.
Oracle, what gets you off?
Face paint.
Face paint. She bloody loves the face paint.
I like dressing up as a mime and just masturbating in a mirror. That's what gets me off. I pretend I'm in a sealed box.
Seal box.
A seal box.
Seal box.
A box made of seal.
I thought it was going to be like a box they transported seal. But
No, a box made of seal. The hinges are made from its jawbone. That's how you do it.
That is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
You could write a scary story.
I could write a scary story.
You want to hear a scary story?
I want to hear a scary
Oracle's
story.
prepared a scary story.
Oh. Do you know what the story's called?
What's it called?
Cow's head.
What was that? I can't hear you.
Cow's head.
Why?
It's a Ukrainian folktale.
Oh, Cow's Head.
A Ukrainian folktale by S.E. Schlosser.
A Ukrainian ghost story.
Schlosser. I don't know why I'm doing a German accent for it.
It's Ukrainian.
I don't know how to do Ukrainian accent.
I think it's just like Russian, right?
So S.E. Schlosser.
Oksana
Oksana
Okay,
Bayou.
so who's reading this?
We could do a paragraph apiece.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Oksana I said go for it, and then I read.
Fucking bastard.
I'm just excited.
You ruined my life.
I'm excited for this ghost story. It's Halloween!
Halloween!
All right, here
We're
we go.
going to spook you out a little bit with a little bit
Oksana.
of Halloween-y.
Oksana, great name, lived in a
Oksana.
small house.
Hardly knew her.
Son of a bitch. Lived in a small house on the edge of town with her father and her stepmother and her stepsister. Oksana's stepmother disliked Oksana, favoring her true daughter, Alina. Alina?
Alina. I'll say Alina.
Alina. We're going with Alina. Okay,
Soon after her father's remarriage, Oksana found that all the housework fell to her, while Alina idled her days away. Oksana's father was a timid man and could not bring himself to defy his wife. So Oksana wore Alina's cast-off clothes, and her hands grew red and chapped from scrubbing in the cold, while Alina attended parties, growing lazy and spoiled.
Okay, so I'm kind of keeping up. This bitch, Alina, she living it up.
Alina's a lazy bitch, and Oksana's basically Cinderella.
And she, okay, all right. One year when the winter... Should we do the accent?
Keep it going.
One year when the winter snows were particularly fierce, Oksana's family ran out of money. Oksana's stepmother began nagging her father to send Oksana away because they could not afford to keep two girls. Reluctantly, Oksana's father agreed. He took Oksana to a cottage deep in the woods, and he left her there.
So she come down to the woods.
Hey, I thought you made me do the accent, and you're not doing the accent.
No, I was just commenting.
Son of a bitch.
At that point, I'm like a watcher-on.
A watcher-on, a supervisor.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's still your fault.
Oksana was very frightened. The woods were said to be filled with demons and monsters. But Oksana was also practical. She entered the cottage with her small bundle and found a fireplace, a lopsided table, and a rusty old pot. Oksana put away the loaf of bread, the knife, and the slab of cheese her father had given her. She folded the blanket and laid it near the fireplace. Then she collected wood and built a fire.
This isn't very scary so far.
Give it time.
Maybe it's because of the voices. Maybe we're being too comedy with it.
Give it time. We're going to be there soon.
Oksana knew bread and cheese would not last her all winter. So she made a snare using thin, flexible branches of the trees and caught snow rabbit to eat. Snow rabbit, not regular rabbit. This rabbit got snow all over it.
Snow. It melts very quickly.
She also dug under the deep snow and found some roots and berries for food.
By dark, Oksana had melted water for drinking. And used the vest for horsewick or stew. So Oksana ate well. Then she lay down near the fire for the night, listening to the wind howl.
Sound effects, I like it.
And pretending to herself that she was not frightened of the woods.
It was midnight when the knock came.
Knock, knock, knock!
It echoed hollowly through the dark cottage. Oksana woke with a start, her heart pounding in fear.
You skipped a section, Sonny.
No, I didn't.
After the first knock, 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 there's a little bit in between.
Where?
Just under the first knock, 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 Oksana thought of the monsters.
I was reading the bit above.
You were reading the bit below.
No, I was reading this one.
Was you?
I was reading this
I've
one.
gotten confused.
You skipped one.
Okay, I'm doing all the knock, knock, knocks.
Okay. Okay. It came again.
Knock, knock, knock!
Oksana thought of the monsters. She hid under the blanket, praying the thing would go away.
Knock, knock, knock!
Oksana rose, grabbing a branch. She crept towards the door. The wind howled eerily down the chimney.
You're becoming Rastafarian.
I knew we should have done the accents to begin with.
Keep going with the accents.
Where did I get to?
Oksana swallowed.
She swallowed and swung the door open. There was nothing there. Her heart pounded fiercely as she stared out the window. Sorry, I read it wrong. Out of the snow, whipping out in the light of a small fire. Then she looked down. Oksana let out a shriek of terror and leapt back. Ah! Dropping her stick. It was a demon. An evil spirit. I hear the Rastafarian now.
It had no body.
Who are you? Oksana stuttered.
I think you should do a woman's voice for this part.
You're right, yeah, sorry. I forgot Oksana's a hot chick. Who are you? Oksana stuttered, clutching at... Should I do woman's voice for all of it?
You've got to switch.
Clutching the door with shaking hands.
I am Cowshead.
It replied.
I wasn't expecting that. It's a demon. My cartoon demon. Okay. Indeed, Oksana saw at once that it was. The head was brown, with curved horns and strange haunted eyes. This is you.
Where am I? Oh,
I'm cold.
I am cold and hungry.
A Muppet.
May I sleep by your fire?
The cowheads asked. Its voice was cold and lifeless.
Oksana gulped down her horror. Of course, she said.
Lift me over the threshold,
demanded the cow's head. Hollowly, Oksana did as she was bidden.
Place me near the fire.
What does that word say?
Anger.
Anger. No, the next one.
Ward.
Anger Ward, with compassion inside her, but compassion won. Oksana put it next to the fire.
I am hungry,
said the cow's head.
Feed me.
Oksana thought of her meager food supply. The stew left in the pot was for her breakfast. She fed it to the cow's head.
I will sleep now,
it said. There was no softening in its attitude towards her. Nonetheless, Oksana made it feel comfortable for the night, giving it her blanket, sleeping in a cold corner, and with only her cloak to keep her warm.
I feel like we're watching one of those will they won't they shows. They're definitely going to hook up.
She is going to bed the cow's head.
When she woke in the morning, cow's head was gone.
Oh.
Where he had slept was a large trunk, filled with the most beautiful gown she had ever seen. Under the gowns lay heaps of gold and jewels.
What a good that'd be for a hungry woman.
She can trade it for bread.
Oksana stared blankly at all the witches in front of her. Her father's voice roused her sexually.
This is her daughter's voice.
Oh, no, you're the Faja.
Daughter, I am come.
Oksana forgot the trunk in her joy. She ran into his arms. He had defied her stepmother to come and bring her back to the home.
Papa, come see. Oksana explained. I forgot it was me. Exclaimed as she pulled him into the cottage. Her words tumbled over each other as she explained.
Her father took her home. She was honored to in her... I can't even talk. She was honored in her town for her compassion and her bravery, and won scores of suitors, sexuals. She married soon after her return from the cottage.
Don't rush it.
She likes to wash.
Hearing Oksana's story and seeing the riches she had received, Olena went to college in the forest and spent the night there. But when Cow's Head appeared, she was too lazy to serve it. In the morning, all her gowns had turned to rags and her possessions to dust.
But Oksana lived to a ripe old age in happiness and prosperity. That was a shit story.
I thought it was meant to be a ghost story.
Yeah, it was this was supposed to be a campfire ghost story for kids. If I was a kid and someone told me this, I would probably have been asleep by the second
I'd ask for my money back.
I would ask for my money back. I would slap the campfire and I'd turn the campfire owner and turn him into a schmore.
That was meant to be scary.
It was.
What was
Do you know
scary
what?
about
Do you know
that?
what should have? Do you know what should have tipped us off?
What?
The fact they put ghost stories in Comic Sans.
Is that not good?
You don't put anything in Comic Sans if you're trying to be serious.
Oh, yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
True that. That's like a comic book
So this
thing.
was like a tale of
sharing? No,
yeah,
laziness. Don't be lazy.
Don't be lazy.
Don't be lazy because
You know,
you won't get anything off
be
the cow's head.
compassionate and don't be lazy to help people.
If you share, even though you're scared of the cow's head, you will be rewarded with gowns,
with riches and gowns,
jewels,
and golds, and bonds.
Yeah, and if you're lazy and you don't help out those that are like made of cow's head, then
You get rags.
you get rags. I'd be pretty scared to help a cow's head though.
and skid marked underwear.
If I saw skid marked underwear,
Yeah, imagine that. That'd be the biggest insult. You got some rags, you pull that open, instead of seeing like loads of jewels and gold, you just got like shit stains. Skid marks at the bottom of the trunk.
but how would you tell the difference?
She sniffed.
Oh, gross.
Oksana, you can tell she's a sniffer.
She's definitely a sniffer.
Definitely a sniffer.
Fun times though. Very funny story, but I think that's just the way we were reading it.
I feel like we butchered the story.
I think maybe
Hi, I'm Cow's Head.
maybe that's what was bad about it. Maybe you should do a scarier voice.
Ah,
That's pretty good.
I'm Cow's Head.
You definitely sound like Kermit.
Kermit with an artificial larynx. But yeah, that was Cow's Head, the story of Cow's Head, a Ukrainian folk tale.
Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed that.
Give us a like and subscribe if you liked our story this week. We'll be back next week with more stories.
We can't do more of this.
I feel like we should.
You reckon?
What about jokes and tongue twisters on their Oracle? Can you click on jokes and tongue twisters and see what these are like?
Jokes and tongue twisters. There's a dog barking outside. Are we picking that up on the mics?
Are you picking up the dog bark?
Do I need to go and shoot this dog?
No, don't shoot a dog.
No?
No, don't shoot a dog.
We shouldn't shoot dogs.
No, it's like if you're playing like a video game and there's a dog there and there's an option you can kill it if you want it.
Yeah,
You
but
don't.
But you shoot it to find out if you can kill it.
No, I wouldn't.
I do. I was like, can you kill the dog? Bang.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
you can.
Jokes.
Can you
and
kill this
tongue
other dog?
twisters.
Bang. Oh, you kill that one too.
Let's drop the dog kill.
Okay, let's not kill any dogs.
Alison's alligator. Alex Alligator arrived at Alison's Arthur's apple farm in April when the apple trees were covered. Oh, you just fucking covered it up.
Oracle.
Big O, come
on,
on.
we
I
can't
was
see
in the middle of
anything.
it then. So, Alex Alligator arrived at Alison's Arthur's apple farm in April when the apple trees were covered with blossoms. Whatever I am to do with an alligator, Alison asked. Is that a tongue twister? Is that meant to be a tongue twister?
It's a riddle.
Is that no? It's jokes, riddles, and tongue
No,
twisters.
whatever am I to do with an alligator? It's a riddle.
I thought it was a tongue twister because
You
of all
shoot it.
Alison's apple farm in April. You know.
I don't think that's right. Alison's what?
Where the fuck is the riddle in that?
Whatever am I to do with an alligator?
So there's a question. Who gives a shit?
That's a riddle. That's what a question is.
I don't feel like that's a riddle.
A question and riddle is the same thing.
Oracle, you make the final decision. Is that a riddle or just a fucking tongue twister? How was that? Oh, I should. What's the fucking point in asking?
Alison's
That is
what?
quite clearly a tongue twister because of all that Alison's alligator arrived at Alison's apple farm.
Well, you said it pretty well, so it doesn't seem like much of a tongue twister.
Try and say it fast.
Alex Alligator arrived...
Fast.
I haven't read the thing yet, so I don't know what to say.
You should have. I've read it about 5 times.
Alison's Alligator arrived at Alison's apple furniture.
There we go. Tongue twister.
I haven't got a good tongue. I'm not a good
shut
example.
Up, Lispy.
That's offensive.
Okay, bakery bear.
Okay, Brenda was busy baking a batch of blueberry muffins in the kitchen of Butler's bakery when the bell rang. Be with you in a bit, Brenda called, brushing her blonde braid over her shoulder.
So that's a tongue twister again, I think. These are shit tongue twisters.
Yeah, it didn't get me, and I got a list.
Or we've got chestnuts.
Chestnuts?
Chestnuts? Chestnuts are very old jokes that everyone seems to know. Here are a couple of jokes told by the Greek sage Heracles of the 5th century AD.
Wait, is that a joke?
I feel like it's meant to be a joke.
That's the joke.
I think that's the joke.
I don't get it.
Terrible.
This is some high-end material.
We've got Freddy's Fabulous Frog.
Oh, don't get me started on this one. Looks terrible.
Here we go.
Go
Go
on,
again.
then.
You go.
No, it's your turn.
Don't know who's Lispio.
No, it's your go.
Fabian Frogmorton stole Freddy's frog fats on the Friday at the town of the Flower Pot's Fabulous Frogs contest. Freddy was furious. Fabian Frogmorton had cheated Freddy out of the Fabulous Frog Award last year. Fabian had fed Freddy's frog flies just before the Fast Frog Frolic, the final race in the Flower Pot's Fabulous Frogs contest. Freddy's frog had been too full to frolic, so Fabian's frog had finished first.
You started off pretty good.
I finished that just as strong as I started.
I don't know. You started taking a lot of gaps in between every word you said.
Peter Piper picked a pecker.
Fuck Peter Piper, man.
This one's you. This is Peter Piper. Peter Piper's you. This is a classic.
Peter Piper picked a peck a what? What's a peck?
Picked a peck of pickled
Peter
peppers.
Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
There we go.
Not bad. Started off rocky, but it got better.
Hard tongue twisters, is what she said. A big bug bit bat bull bat bit bat bub bat. A big bug bit a bold bald bear. A big a bold bear. A big bug bit a bold bad bear. I can't do it.
That's a good one.
This is a good one. Why do they have to be all long-winded? This is the best one.
That's the best
one.
one.
A big bug bit a bold bear, and the bold bear bled badly.
That's pretty good.
That's a good. A big bug bit a bold bear and bit the bold bit. You try and do it.
A bit bug bit a bold bear.
This sounds like any Lil Wayne song. A bit bug.
I don't know that
Little
artist.
Wayne. Who's Little Wayne?
Little Wayne.
What does he sound like?
Little Wayne.
There's too many rappers nowadays. I can never tell how they rap. Sounds like a real shit mumble rapper. Is he a mumble rapper, Lil Wayne?
What's a mumble rapper?
A mumble rapper is a...
See,
look, you do it now. You just put a little mumble to it. A big bug. I can't even do the words.
That sounds pretty good, though.
A big bug.
Are you sure you're not a rap artist?
I could be a rap artist. Who knows these days?
You could be. You could be
I'm the Kit Kat man.
Lil Burden.
Lil Bird. Lil Kitty Cat.
Little Kitty Cat McGat.
Kitty Cat McGat is my rap name.
That's a good
Kitty
one,
Cat McGat. Oh, talking of kitty cats, you finally watched The Walking Dead?
Perfect segue.
Perfect segue as ever. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we did watch the Walking Brown Bread, actually, last night.
Watched it.
Oh, the music.
Here we go.
I forgot about the music. Oh, robot. Ow, I got hit in the head with a balloon. Oh, fuck that balloon.
Fuck the condom balloon.
Oh, gross.
I've got to say that the balloons that I threw over there earlier look disgusting.
I was looking at them a minute ago and I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's those condom balloons.
They look horrendous.
Disgusting.
Like the coloration of them has changed to a very horrible...
It's very off-white.
It looks like old semen.
It does. It's pretty gross. I'm going to sue B&M.
I'm going to sue B&M as well, just for no reason.
Get sued, motherfuckers.
So, you watched the Walking Brown
The
Bread.
Brown Bread, episode 8.
The mid-season finale.
S11, E08.
S11, E08, yeah.
So, finale.
Finale.
Wasn't happy.
Wasn't happy?
Wasn't happy.
Why weren't you happy?
Bit boring.
What happened?
They shot some people.
Yeah.
And no one really died.
No, I need more death.
It was a lot of setup still. It was still a lot of setup.
For the second half.
And I know, but that's in February.
And also, it's the final season.
Let's get it going.
Let's
make some stuff happen.
It's kind of like, what are they going to be fighting them all the way up until the end of the season? And
Is everyone going to die in the last episode?
And then that's it.
That's the end.
Because it's a pretty dull end. I feel like they should have kept the Whisperers going and made that even more of a thing.
They could have done, because that really felt like it came to a bit of a short conclusion.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it got its kind of like wheels going on it.
I feel like it was a lot bigger in the comics.
Yeah. It was a whole big thing. It's like I've said before, I think, about it. That lots of people died. I think Gabriel dies. I think he's a member of the comics. I think I read somewhere he was supposed to have died. Basically, a shit ton of them were supposed to die.
Yeah, the Whisperers were meant to be pretty dangerous. And they just weren't in
They got it right. Negan did bang Alpha and then behead her. Like that
Nice.
was like a genuine thing that happened in
That's
the
the way
comics.
to go.
I don't think they was going to do that, but they did it.
There you are then.
Well, there you are then.
And yeah, so what happened in this episode? So Daryl, he's helping out his boys, Negan and Maggie, and
He helped them break into the Reaper's yard.
he goes to the Reaper bloke and he's like, "All right, mate, you want a fag?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I'll have a fag." And then he just stabs him in the neck.
Yeah.
There you are, brown bread.
Throws him over the edge.
Chops
No, I'm
him
done.
off. There it's like, "Oh, you killed him." And he's like, "Yeah, don't even care."
Yeah. Then he opened up the floodgates for
The can of
for
worms.
Madeline to come in.
And it's all kicking
Negan.
off. There's mines going off. There's people getting shot.
And then they set off a firework display.
The fireworks. That's how it ended, right?
That's how it ended, with some fireworks.
Yeah.
So,
But we didn't really get to see the fireworks.
No.
That was
You
irritating.
just heard it.
That's the thing, right? If you hear fireworks and you can't see them, you're just like, fuck these fireworks.
It's like when Glenn was under the dumpster
I hated
at
that.
the end of that season.
You know what? When I watched that episode, I spent the whole episode thinking it was like a ghost Glenn because I was sure he had died and I didn't see at the start where he
Ah.
crawled out.
Right.
I missed him crawling out and I was like, is this an episode where he's a ghost? The whole episode. I had to go back to the start and I was like, oh, he got out.
I was hoping he was dead.
I was hoping he was dead. I was like, yeah, it's enough of him.
At that point, I was fed up of Glenn. So when Negan came in and just absolutely battered the shit out of all of them.
Well,
it
they
was a
killed him
glorious,
not long
glorious
later,
day.
didn't they?
They did kill him, yeah. Negan bashed his skull in.
Good lad.
No harm done.
Bit of arm. Banged his head. Banged his
Tomato,
head, brown
tomato.
bread. Eyeball on the floor.
Abraham dead. But yeah, they need a bit more. They need a bit more death.
No one cares about Abraham. Everyone's always like, oh, Glenn.
I liked
Glenn.
I liked Abraham.
No one's ever like, oh, Abraham. You know what I mean?
I liked Abraham,
Maggie's never
but
like, oh,
I didn't-
Abraham.
I liked Abraham, but I didn't care that he died.
Well, obviously.
He was an expendable character because he was not a character, I don't think, in the comics.
Always good to bring in expendable
So-
characters.
It didn't matter. But this is the problem. They keep using these expendable characters to get rid of. Just get rid of some of the main ones that actually die in the comics. Like
That's right.
Carol's still fucking plodding along.
How is she still going?
She was dead in the first season.
Right, we should
She was
kill her.
supposed to be dead in the first 2 seasons, I think.
We should
It's
just
based
raid
on
the
comics.
set. And
We should.
Just kill her.
Just kill her.
Brown bread.
Sorry, Carol.
There you go, your time's up.
Time's up. No, I'm done.
You guys still rolling? Good. Right. Shoot. Go.
Cut.
Put it on the
take it to
AMC
print.
channel.
Take it to print. Take it to AMC.
Print. Print.
Yeah, you print the video.
Stop the presses.
Stop the presses.
Now start the presses.
Now start the presses.
Brown bread.
Brown bread. Walking brown bread.
And what else happened?
I don't think what happened to the other people. It's been so long. I've been waiting for you to
We
watch
didn't
it.
see any of the Eugene story.
No. So they are. Well, they were in a pickle anyway, weren't they? Because
Yeah, they got their hands full.
they've got their hands full with.
Got arrested for punching a rich kid in the face.
Yeah. So he's in a pickle.
And then
What
I
happened with
can't
the-
remember what else happened.
Oh, they were getting raided, weren't they?
Who was getting raided?
The Alexandria. They had a
Alexandria's
breach.
getting raided. They had a breach. It's just a bit stormy, really.
It's a bit windy.
Bit windy.
Bit rainy.
Bit Thursday.
Caused a bit of a pick.
And
there
it
was
wasn't
a
that
lot
bad,
of-
though.
A lot of people getting chewed up.
Yeah, but they're just kind of like, oh, some zombies, oh, a storm.
And then
Not
it
that
ended
bad.
with Rick's daughter.
I feel like they just didn't have a storyline. They're like, there's a storm happening.
Yeah, Rick's daughter was in the basement,
Yeah, just
I
chilling.
think.
Oh, a tree. Oh.
And then all the other people were doing stuff.
Fighting zombies and stuff.
Yeah, just kind of fending
Yeah,
off that, you know.
like that's a really like they got lazy on that one.
I feel like they didn't really do much.
They
on
just
that. It was
forgot
like-
about them and had to write something for them last minute.
Yeah, there was like, okay,
There's
what
a
should we do?
storm, a fence
There's a
comes down.
breach
Breach. Oh, we just hit the breach button again.
Hit the
Burp,
breach.
there's a breach.
In they come. How did they let that many get in? Storm or not, there should have been somebody on watch.
Right, they're all a lot of them kicking about.
And they should have had all like the lights on in the thing so you can see a bit better.
Have you ever noticed how these walkers, these empties, these whatever you want to call them, how come they're so
Nibblers.
slow? Nibblers, little nibbles.
I would call them a nibbly
All right,
bibbly.
nibble. You little nibbler.
That's what I'd call them. Oh, there's a horde of nibblers coming.
Like
This
how-
sounds more entertaining
Like
if you're
the-
in a situation that's so bleak.
But my point is, with these stupid ass nibblers, how come when they're walking around, they're all weak and just like, and you can just walk up to them and stab them in the head, no problem, right? But whenever they get up to a door, they turn into like the world's best door bashers, and like they
Yeah.
can smash through any door. And like you see them walking around, they have no strength. They fall over so easy.
Yeah.
Yet somehow they can break down doors to houses. I'm just like, what the? These zombies really hate doors. They got a real problem with doors.
Just
Man.
really hate wood.
Makes them very aggressive.
They don't respect wood.
No respect for
No
wood.
respect for wood.
They hate wood, and they just smack like people. They're kind of like person.
All right.
Door. Bam! Get the fuck down.
Or clubs.
They fucking hate doors. They hate them.
What always baffles me with the walking brown bread is they are in quite a warm part of the world.
America.
Of America. They're like southern way,
Texas?
I think.
I don't know where they are.
That's what I assume. They're always very sweaty.
They were going to Washington at some point, but
Yeah.
they gave up on that.
But there was a massive load of people in the way, walkers in the way, I think.
Yeah, let's not go that way.
But they were. If you watch the show, they are always sweating horrendously.
Always. It must
Like,
be hot.
Rick used to look like he just got out of a shower
But
consistently.
he was running everywhere. That man never stopped
But
running.
he was also English and probably not used to that heat, so he's just literally just.
Yeah, it's a lot
It's
of
like
work.
if I went over there, I'd just be dead halfway through a scene.
Brown bread,
No, I'm done.
just dripping with sweat.
But I would have thought at this point, with the amount of like perspiration that's coming off of these people, that would then in turn go on to the walkers, and they would just degrade.
Degrade into mush.
Yeah, like their bodies are already dead, so their bodies are already rotting. They are rotting. Why haven't they just like decomposed completely into a just mess?
So have you been watching World Beyond?
Haven't watched Well Beyond. I realised it was a weekly release, so I'm leaving it a few episodes so I can.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't watched it, but I have watched all of season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah?
Ended interestingly.
I've been watching World Beyond,
Yeah.
and they actually go into that a little bit.
Ooh.
About, why aren't these zombies degrading the way that a dead human would degrade?
Well, ain't that some
So
shit?
actually, give it a
Okay.
watch.
All right, if they're going to explain that, I will accept that then. If they've got an explanation for it, fair enough.
There you are then.
Well, there you are then.
So, World Beyond, it's still a terrible show. It's still so bad, but like, there's
But
bits
it's got
of it.
things that you want to
There's
know.
things in it that you really want to know, and there's some really cool things. Like they got these things that they
Well,
stab.
don't
No,
give me
no,
anything
it's,
away.
it's not a spoiler or nothing.
Better
It's
not
just a
be,
weapon. It's a weapon that they have. That's not really like it's just something
like
they use.
that little like prod thing.
Yeah, have you already seen that? Is that in the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
one? But it's like a twisty one, and like they put it in the zombies' faces, and their faces just blow up.
Oh, cool.
They explode. And I'm like, that's so cool. How come we haven't seen that in any other Walking Dead? Like,
Because
this is the
we haven't
ultimate
seen
weapon.
much of the Commonwealth yet.
The Commonwealth.
But the Commonwealth have come into Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh, they have.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting all connected
So
now.
it's all in the same universe. So technically,
yeah,
it's
I
all
know.
consistently connected.
Well,
So.
yeah, but now it's like the stories are coming together.
Yeah. So I am interested to see where it all goes, and I'd love if they do the movie.
Oh, they're going to do the
For them
movie.
all to meld together in some way,
That's exactly what's going to happen.
and I'd like that.
They need characters from every show.
Yeah.
All the shows, all in one.
It's kind of it's like the Avengers.
Exactly. It's like the Expendables.
Yeah. The Brown Breaders.
The Brown Breaders.
Yeah.
It's a good name for them. Let's call up AMC.
AMC got a new name for your little hit squad.
Are
The
they
Brown
doing? Are they doing a new Expendables?
Probably not.
I heard
feel
they're going to do a new
that film was
Expendables.
expendable, and I feel like they pulled the cord on it.
I feel like they're going to do another one.
I feel like
Oracle. Google Expendables 4.
Oh God, is this 3 of them?
There's 3.
Oh God.
Ronda Rousey was in the third one.
Oh God.
Oh God. That was the last film she ever did.
The first and last. Sorry, Rhonda, you're shit.
Yeah, at films.
The films. Great wrestler.
Pretty good wrestler. I'd say, decent UFC fighter.
But
She's
wrestling,
pretty good.
she really threw herself into that.
Yeah, she did all right.
Expendables 4. 2022 film.
That's
oh,
what
no.
I'm saying.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
I'm not
I'm
fist bumping this. I can't fist bump this.
Strongman Eddie Hall will play villain in the
Oh
Expendables
my
4.
God, no. Not Eddie Hall.
Who else we got? Give
I
us
hate
some
just
more
watching
names.
I hate watching that man just talk.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Oh, I got I'm doing a diet.
Oh, tore my bicep.
I like eating peanut
Oh, fuck it, I'm going to fight that other big guy. Expendables 4, who we got? Come on, Oracle, give us some names.
Writers Max Adams.
Max Adams.
He's doing the revisions.
Oh, the revision. Scroll down. Where's the cast?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. Here we go.
Oh God, right. So we've got Megan Fox, Jason Statham, Sylvester, Dolph,
Dolph, of
Andy.
course. Andy Garcia.
Sheila,
Sheila Shah.
Eco,
Yeah.
Levy,
Levi Tran.
or Levi.
50 Cent.
Oh no,
That's what
50.
I'm talking about. I bet he's
I
jacked.
bet he gets shot 50 times.
He's always getting
And
shot.
keeps
That
getting
guy.
back up.
Randy Couture.
Tommy Jar, Randy Couture. Who's that?
He's a UFC
I
legend.
thought I recognised that.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Hardly knew him.
Koki.
Koki
Falco.
Falco. That looks pretty good, though. I
It
mean,
looks rotten.
yeah, no, it doesn't look
that
great.
cast is abysmal.
It's not the best cast. Maybe there's more to come. I assume there's more to come.
I'd rather them reanimate the corpse of Alfred Hitchcock and put him in.
Alfred Big Cock.
Big cock.
Who is Alfred Hitchcock?
Alfred Hitchcock is the guy who wrote The Birds.
What's the birds?
You know The Birds.
I don't know the birds.
You know the birds.
I don't know any birds.
Oh, you know The Birds.
No, birds don't want to talk to me.
Birds you know.
I don't know what he's talking about with birds.
You know all about the birds.
What birds?
No birds.
I don't know any birds.
Loads of birds.
What birds?
Big birds.
Big birds, little birds, top
Cardboard
rope birds. Cardboard box.
Oh, goodness me.
You're crazy.
You're wrestling this weekend?
Wrestling Saturday.
Are you wrestling?
It's me and Bane.
Oh.
Or B&B.
B&B.
We wrote it on chairs in case you forget it.
BNBN.
BNBN. And we are wrestling. I don't know yet, but I've heard through the grapevine that we are wrestling the Cirque.
The Cirque.
The Cirque.
The Cirque.
It's short for circus.
Short for circus, not spelt the same.
No, it's spelled very differently. It's got a Y. It's crazy.
It's got an R and a K.
An R, K, O.
Big O.
Big O. There you are
Big
then.
O.
And that is Western Supermare
Western
at the Hutton
Supermare.
Moor Leisure Centre
Correct.
in this Saturday, tomorrow night, because this is on a
Deadly
Friday.
Draw.
Deadly Draw. Did you come up with that name?
Nope, but it's a whore.
A draw whore. And it's going to be me and Bane against the Cirque. And who else is on that card?
Edward Ryan.
Edward Ryan. He's always there. He's the champ.
Jonathan Storm.
Is Johnny Storm there?
Yeah, the Wonder Man,
I
Jonathan
haven't
Storm.
seen him in years. And he
He's
doesn't
not a
like me
kid
because I
anymore, so you
headbutted
can't
him.
call him the Wonder Kids. It's the Wonder Man.
Wonder Dad.
The Wonderman.
Wonderman. No, I headbutted him one
also
time.
got
He was
Jake
all pissed off
McCluskey.
at me. He was like, hey, man, you caught me with that headbutt. And I was like, whoops.
I hope he remembers this. And he
I
walks,
really do.
As soon as you walk in, he's like,
You fucking headbutted me that one time. No, I doubt he'll remember me. No one remembers my name, let's face it. Nobody remembers me.
But yeah, I'm not wrestling this weekend.
Nobody. Why not?
I haven't been booked, have I, now?
You going to come along to CSF
CSF.
and bring a gear and see if you can get on the show without him noticing?
Bring your gear for the year.
And then just send him a bill.
Send him a bill. Here you go, mate.
That'll be £10 million,
I did,
please.
though, on Friday last week, whilst the pod was going out, I was commentating
Commenting.
for SWW. I was the guest commentator, and I was good old Rev Flynn Burden.
Oh.
I cosplayed as a shitty JR.
A shitty J. I thought it looked pretty good.
I just wore the jacket and the hat. That was
Yeah.
pretty much the extent of my cosplay for that.
And the jacket wasn't even that close.
The jacket was... Actually, I found a picture, and he wore exactly the same jacket.
Okay, well, you proved me wrong.
So I won that.
You want to Instagram that and put a picture of you and him next to each other?
I'm going to.
You're going to?
It's going to be uncanny.
That's pretty legendary.
I
was going to come to that as well and be king, but I had a headache, so I fucked it off.
Pussy.
I'm sorry.
But Rory White with the win.
Oh, Rory definitely won that night.
We was talking about cosplaying for the Halloween show, which would have been this Sunday.
Yeah.
But that show isn't happening now, so I said to him...
Issues with the venue.
Issues with the ven. So I come up with this whole idea of him being HBK 1998.
You came up with this idea.
Yes.
You came up with HBK 1998.
Well, he put a picture up on his Instagram
Insta.
of him doing a very similar pose to 98 Michaels whilst he was refereeing, and I went, "You're doing this." So I messaged him and said, "You are doing this.
You are
for the
doing
Halloween
this.
show." Halloween show didn't happen. The closest day to Halloween was the 22nd. I said, "You are going to be that." He went out. He bought the wig. He bought the shirt. He used his girlfriend's hot pants. Like little bike short things. And he just bought, weirdly enough, some black military boots. And he dressed up and he looked the part. He was spot on. I couldn't have been more happy to see this happen. I was in stitches the entire time. Rory White wins cosplay at wrestling for me. It was absolutely glorious. He came out to the music. He did the entrance. I said, if you're going to do it, man, you're going to commit.
You got to go all out.
You're going to commit.
You got to get a zip wire.
And if I could have. He's saying, like, how am I going to come out? I said, well, we've got a zip wire for you here. No, but he come out, he did the whole entrance, he did it all, and I was just in stitches the entire time. I could not laugh. And he's like, you got Gilligan Gordon doing the hosting, so he's like, so your first match, and Rory just looks up at me, he just goes, there's a perfect, on my Instagram, you can see it, it's actually him doing it, and then just me just creasing. Absolutely freaking broke me. But all the way through the match, he's been distracted by like Pete Bainbridge and everything, and he's wearing this wig, trying to do it all seriously, and it's the goofiest looking thing. Oh, he didn't stay like it for the rest of the show though.
Did he not?
He did the
Lazy
first
fucker.
half. But I was upset when he changed.
Why would he change? You've done one half, you might as well finish.
Exactly, that's what I said.
But
he was going to have to ref a last man standing match that was very serious.
That sounds like a pain
But
in
I
the
thought
ass.
it would have been hilarious for him to do this whole serious match. It's Michael's night.
God, I saw some clips of that last man standing match.
Oh yeah,
Jesus,
one hell of
they
a
went
match.
to town on each other.
It was fantastic, absolutely amazing. It was real good fun to call. Those guys went hell to leather and put on.
Nico Angelo, Septic Sid, special shout out to these guys because they really, you know what? It always amazes me when guys like, we don't make a lot of money at our level, right? And these guys, they're doing it because they fucking love it.
Yes.
And they're going all out and they're giving everything just because they love it. You see these guys in WWE do it and you're like, oh, they're amazing. No, fuck that, man. They're not amazing. They're getting paid millions of fucking dollars to do that shit, right? These guys are fucking amazing.
Yes.
Doing it for the fucking passion. And I just want to big shout out to both Septic Sid and Nico Angelo because
Big
that's
shout out to both of them
very,
boys,
very impressive match.
It was
Go
a
give
very
it a
impressive
watch.
match. It will be up on the SWW YouTube, I believe, very, very soon. I think it's next week it goes up. Also, I've been told that Take Me to Church.
Take me to church.
That we did. That's actually going up onto YouTube tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow
Little
night.
exclusive for you at 7 p.m. So today, Friday. This is Thursday right now. Friday.
So Friday
is when-
tonight.
So Friday tonight. So if
So
you're watching
tonight,
it now,
we're live tonight
5 hours time,
In 5
7
hours.
o'clock
7.
on the SWW YouTube. Take Me to Church drops whole show for free, full matches, and you get to see me and Buzzsaw.
You know
wrestle.
what? That match was a lot better than I remember it.
The one we had.
Yeah, that big tag match. Because I remember being in the match thinking, like, this is crazy. This is a schmoz. What the fuck is going on? And then I watched it back and I was like, you know what? This is actually a pretty fucking entertaining match.
Yes.
It's a good match.
And I got to Cactus Jack elbow off an apron.
You did a very good Cactus Jack.
I was actually very pleased with how that looked. I thought that looked like, when I did it, I was like, I feel like I'm just a sack of mango pop falling through the sky. It's like someone's just thrown it out their bedroom window into the street.
But you did it and you look like reincarnated Mick Foley.
He's not dead.
Do you have to be dead to be reincarnated?
Maybe reborn.
Reborn?
But Mick Foley was inside me.
You're channeling Mick Foley.
Mick Foley was inside me.
He's definitely inside you.
He was deep inside
Not for
me.
the first time.
Not for the first time.
Every time we go out there, he's inside you.
Mr. Cocko.
Mr. Cocko.
Every time I go out there, I love Mick Foley.
The Micker.
My Micker. Absolutely
Do
love.
you think anyone's ever called him that?
What if me go, all right there, Micker.
All right, Micker. How's it going, lad?
Oh, Mick Foley is a legend. Oh,
The legend.
yeah.
Fucking love Micker. Do you reckon we can get him on the podcast?
Do you know what? I feel like he would.
I feel like he would.
He seems like the kind of dude that would go, yeah, man.
If you had 5 minutes, why not?
I got 5 minutes to do it. We talk about Christmas the entire time.
We could talk about Christmas. Christmas episode coming up.
Christmas episode coming up. Get him off a Crimbo.
8 weeks' time. Get ready, the Christmas special with Mick Foley.
With Mick Foley. Mick Foley's coming on the podcast. We say, get the cheese out your eyes, kids. Mick Foley's coming on. I'm going to message Mick Foley. I'm going to message the man.
Do it.
What's the worst you're going to say? Fuck off. I'm the fucking Micker.
Micker don't do no shit podcast.
Don't fucking do shit, man. How much you fucking paying me? Nothing. Fuck off.
Yep.
I was sold off a fucking Hell in a Cell at fucking 99. I ain't going off a fucking podcast. Fuck off.
Oh, God. Sorry, Micker.
Sorry, Micker.
Sorry.
We love you. But yeah, that's where are we on the podcast
Oracle,
now?
how long we
have
done?
we reached? We've wrapped it up. Look at that. We've come to an organic end.
Organic.
Organic. It's like a vegan market up in here.
A vegan market.
Yeah.
I don't go to those.
Rat.
It's alive. I haven't killed it. Oh, God. Oh, it squeaks as well. I wasn't expecting that to squeak.
End the podcast! End the podcast!
Oracle, spin that shit! Quick! The rat's trying to kill him! Quick! Where's the music? Spin that shit! What you gonna do when come for you? It's still killing him. Should I help?
It's like reverse Tom and Jerry!
It is. Should I try? I got his tail! Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, God, no!
He's so strong!
Oh, no!
He's so strong!
Oh, God, help!
Buzzsaw!
Help!
I got the tail!
Ah!
I got the tail!
Oh, it's cut me!
I think it's dead.
It's cut me!
I think I had a heart attack.
I got rat blood all over my face.
Oh no!
Oh,
Do these things carry syphilis? You'll end up like that.
that's alright. I think I gave the rat syphilis.
No, I'm done.
Ugh. Fuck it out.
Ooh, God, I'm out of breath now.
That was a lot of effort.
Do you know what?
What?
When I'm out of breath, I like to make a bit of a noise.
Yeah, what noise do you make?